How's it going, everybody? RyeSquad here today, and we are back with our Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode here halfway through the 26-27 season. And in the last one, guys, things did not gel. We did not have a lot of cohesion, a lot of chemistry. I mean, we've got a lot of chemistry. I can't say that. Our pluses, plus minuses for the lines have been better than they've ever been, but the team's performing worse than it has in recent memory. But I think I may have kind of figured out where the issue lies. I think it's just underperforming by a lot of players. I think the locker room chemistry is moderately low. I think the Morgan Frost trade might have accidentally, hurt some of that chemistry. You guys can see I've got to set up the scouts, but where's player morale? There it is, player morale. Looking here, we have only 68%, and it's not really boosting it, but the trend is up. Nobody's really on their way down. Everybody seems to be gaining morale. Morale is looking pretty high for these guys that are gaining it, right? So I feel like... we'll start to hit our groove soon. You always want to keep your chemistry around 70%, and I didn't realize it was down at 68. I don't know if there's somebody in the AHL, like morale-wise, that we can bring up and people will love them. Is anybody here like a presence or, Fawcett? Jared Fawcett's a presence, but like Jacob Nikitin is a leader down here. I mean, obviously I'm not calling him up just for morale, but happy people down here, Ludvinsky, Andre, Denoise. I guess maybe there's nobody down there that we can call up, but you can see they are a phenomenal team, 19, 10, and 1, and their chemistry's at 76%. I feel like we just need to stand pat and keep everybody happy, get everybody's ice time where it needs to be. Second line forward, first line forward, second line forward, first line forward, third line, second line depth, third, fourth, third. So really, it's kind of doing one of these. Oh, wow, drew in between. Okay, actually, I don't hate that. Drew in between Haltonen and Line A, and then Farabee up there. I could flip-flop these two. But I think I'm going to try the +3 and the +3. See how Line A feasts on... Wow, he's only... Why is Line A only playing 17 minutes? Line A should be playing close to 20 minutes a night. I'm 100% getting Line A up there. Like, forget what I said about putting him on the second line. Power play-wise, that's probably why. It's because Bobby Brink is here instead of... So Haltonen, flip-flop with Brink. And then Brink flip-flop with... Oh, God, it's Drew... What? Okay, so that's got to be a major reason. Bobby Brink is playing instead of Patrick Laine on the power play. So there we go. Patrick Laine is now on the power play with Couturier and Konechny, Korchinski, and Haltonen. On power play line 2, it's Dubois, Farabee, Hayes, Provorov, Drew in. So that's probably part of our issue was Laine was not playing. That's definitely going to be an issue. He's got to be playing on the power play there, without a doubt. But now that he's playing on the power play, I don't really want to put him on the penalty kill. He's not on the penalty kill, I don't believe. I guess I could replace him with Konechny, but those guys fit their role, right? So Line A being on the power play, he needs to get closer to 19 minutes a night. I'm going to slap him back on the first line. Hopefully, then we can start to see his points go back up. He's got 13 goals and 31. That's not bad, but we need more out of Line A, and I think he's just not playing enough. He's playing second line ice time, and for 23 points in 31 games as a second liner, that's pretty good, right? He's on pace for maybe close to 70s. Which is pretty awesome, but he needs to be getting more ice time than what he's getting right now. That's a massive issue. Actually, let me take a look and make sure everybody's getting the ice time that they kind of deserve. So let's take a look at the forwards first. Taking a look at the ice time here. Yeah, you can see Couturier and Konechny are getting ice time they deserve. Drouin is as well, and Farabee. Dubois maybe a little bit higher. Same thing with Hayes. Lehman's getting a good amount. Paling is perfect for him. Haltonen's getting 16 as well. And then these guys down here. Okay. So Haltonen's getting the fine amount of ice time. It's just the one guy that's not is Patrick Laine, and I need him out there way more than he's currently out there. And then as far as ice time for these guys, it's Provorov and Korchinski are looking well. Klingberg and Sanheim, they're clicking. And then Ristolainen and Wu, everything looks good as far as ice time is concerned. Goaltending-wise, I'd like to see Carter Hart step up a bit. But I think maybe we'll start to gel a bit soon. I don't think I made any changes to defensive pairings that I want to, adapt. But Dubois on the third line, I think, is where he belongs. He's the third line scorer. Lehman is actually scoring a ton of goals, 9 goals. That's our second leading goal scorer. Defensively, we put Klingberg with Korchinski to try and spark some offense. Sanheim with Provorov. So I'll leave Klingberg up there. He looks really, really well-rounded for now. Obviously getting the +2, but a +1 and a +1 is really, really nice. So we'll just see if we can work with that. As far as extra lines, extra attacker, should not be Bobby Brink. Oh, Bobby Brink replaced Line A. That's probably what happened. And we'll put Line A up there for Couturier just because Line A is that goal scorer. In the shootouts, Haltonen, Brink, drew in. Luotz-Arainen, how about we get Line A there too? Line A is just, I've not used him properly. I need to use him a lot more than I am. Bobby Brink, flip-flop him with Luotz-Arainen, and then Luotz-Arainen out. For right winger, actually just go here, Patrick Laine. There we go. So it's now Couturier, Laine, Provorov, Korchinski. 4-on-4-2 is Dubois with Konechny and Sanheim and Klingberg. And 4-on-4-3 is Brink with Haltonen and Wu. Yeah, no, that's good for me. 3-on-3 line 1, Brink, nope. We're going to flip-flop you with Luotsa-Rainen again. And then, yeah, Luotsa-Rainen's getting too much ice time. We'll go to right wingers and then slap Laine on there. Yeah, so Laine, I didn't pay close enough attention to the lines, and that's probably why we're not looking as good. At 5-on-5, he might actually be looking phenomenal. Like, let's take a look. At 5-on-5 points, yeah, he's only got 2 power play points. So he's got 21 in 31 at 5-on-5. Imagine if he gets, you know, another 20 power play points to end the season here. He's going to look phenomenal as far as points. Probably close to 90 points by the end of the season, but I have to set up the scouting. I'll get that done now. The trade deadline's coming up. We may look to get a better defensive forward. Another thing that I found is that looking at our defensive category, besides Couturier and Konechny, you know, 4.5 stars, 4.5 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 3.5, 3.5, 4 stars, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3, right? We definitely need another 4-star defensive forward, I think, for the middle 6 somewhere. We've got Pierre-Luc Dubois. That's fine, but we definitely need somebody else there. So I'll go ahead and do the scouts and jump back in with you guys in just a second. So the scouts are all assigned and we are ready to jump into the second half of the season here. And hopefully, maybe at the deadline, we'll be really strong contenders and buyers. So for now, I think I'm just going to leave things as is. Obviously, we've got Laine more ice time. We'll go up another month here through the month of January. This could be a make it or break it month. There's quite a few games, a lot of Eastern Conference opponents, some Metro opponents. You know, the Rangers twice, Pittsburgh twice, Columbus, New Jersey, Washington, Carolina. So a lot of ground can be made up here in this month within our own division. And we start with a 3-1 win, a 4-2. That's a big one. That's there we go. 3 straight wins, 4 straight wins this month. We lose to Pittsburgh, but we bounce back with back-to-back games with points. 3 out of 4, not bad. And look at that. We beat the Rangers 7-2 against Toronto. We win in shootout. Cohen Zacharias is now ready to go. Oh, he didn't really get hurt. Ryder, how's he doing? 8 goals in 25 games. Gavin's looking good. He's up to a 75. Defensively, Nikitin, Virgilio, both looking fine down there. We will pause the sim for now. Bill Lehman is injured with a sore knee. His return is January 29th, so only a couple weeks. We'll fill in for him. We'll move Luotsa-Rainen up. Actually, you know, I think we'll move Paling up. There we go. Luotsa-Rainen can stay as center down there, and then we will quick fill Chason. I definitely have to make sure that like the power play looks okay. And it's not Chason on the power play. Yeah, we're looking good there. 4-line power play. I don't think he was on there. 4-line power play. I just got to pay more attention to the lines, you know. Yep. Penalty kill line 1. Actually, for a penalty killing line, it's not the bad thing to necessarily have him up there, but I will flip-flop him with Konechny, I think, on the third penalty killing round. I don't want him up there all the time. Penalty kill line 1, line 2. Yep, line 2. Definitely don't want that. Chason out. And we will put in Pierre-Luc Dubois, I think. Dubois, perfect. And then line 3's got Paling. That's what we want to see. And then extra lines, line A Couturier, 4-on-4, Dubois, and Haltonen Brink. Line A Couturier, Dubois, Konechny, and Brink Haltonen. There we go. The extra attacker still line A. Shootout still should be fine. Because it was Bill Lehman that got injured. So scratched here. Yep. And he should be back pretty soon. But Central Scouting's released their latest draft class and a 5-4 win over the Capitals. Look at that. All of a sudden, we've climbed our way into a wild card spot. 2 points behind the Devils. Oh, we've climbed. We've emerged. Laine's still keeping the same amount of points, though. He had, 23 and 31. He's now got 32 and 41. So let's do the math. He's got 9 points in 10 games. That's pretty good. But he's now got 5 power play points. So he's over doubled his power play points. I think he scored 1 or 2 more power play goals. He's got 6 game-winning goals. So he's looking good. Korchinski's looking good. The minuses are actually looking pretty good. Taking a look at the defensemen here. We got Klingberg's a +9. Provorov. Okay, so things look to be bouncing back for us as far as plus-minus is concerned for the most part. Pierre-Luc Dubois is still a -17. He's been pretty horrific for us. He's only making 3.3 for 1 more year, so maybe we can just, move on from that at the end of the season. Probably not at the deadline because I think he's still, a decent player for us. Hayes -10, Lehman -8. So the third line is definitely not looking good. Maybe we can look to move Dubois for something. I doubt it. I don't know if it would really make sense to, but maybe somebody to come in and replace him could be a move. But we'll go up here to February 1st. Big game against Columbus. Is it a big game against Columbus? I don't know. It was a 3-0 shutout win, but a 5-1 loss. But we bounce right back. There we go. Edit lines manually. We are going to take Chason out. Scratch. We want to put in Lehman. There we go. Yes. Substitute him in there. Actually, we'll leave Lehman down here. I mean, I know he's got 13 goals, but he's a -8. Paling is a +10. Maybe can, help out this third line plus-minus wise. We'll move Lehman down a bit. I think he might have been on the penalty kill. Lehman was too. A penalty kill. Yeah, there he is. He's now back in there for Chason. So Chason was fine on the penalty kill. The 4-on-4, I'm going to leave him off the 4-on-4. So we're good to go there. Against San Jose, we win 6-4. Paling sprained his ankle, and that third line center position just happens to be cursed. Okay, great. Luotsarainen's a +1. Okay. Maybe we move Luotsarainen up, just because, actually, Bill Lehman has the better defensive and 84 faceoffs, so maybe move him to the wing, but he can take faceoffs better than Dubois. So Dubois, let's just take a look at his faceoff percentage. He's a -16. His faceoff percentage is 48.9. Bill Lehman is looking at 53.2. So really, really good addition there. Chason, and I think we should be good. I don't think any what lines was Paling on? He was on the penalty kill for sure. So I feel like Chason is fine on the penalty kill. So we're going to leave it as is. And against Carolina, we win 3-1. Let's go. Okay, so a big month of January. The new year treats us well. And we are now 2 points behind the New York Rangers for the #1 seed in the division. But again, we got to keep an eye behind us because the Devils are tied with us on points, and the Islanders are only 4 points behind us. As far as the wild card is concerned, we're looking okay there. The Canadians are the first team out. And they're 7 points back. So as long as we can maintain this positive streak, the locker room chemistry now up to 71%. So I think organize some team bonding. Everybody go bowling, get some hot dogs, and things are looking good for us. Let's get up to this Buffalo game. We can really reassess here. A 5-0 loss to 10-1 in 2 days. That's not what you want to see. And edit lines manually. Beautiful. So Chason, we're just going to quickly sub him out for Paling. Paling up for Lehman. Lehman, a -8 now. Okay, so he's really jumped, I think, in plus-minus. I think he was pretty bad. Dubois still looks pretty rough, and we get a +2 here. So maybe it's Paling, Lehman, Hayes, and Dubois goes on the fourth line. He's just not been good this season. He was pretty good last season. I don't care about what's going to happen on May 2027. They want to give us Torrey Krug. I don't think that's a move that I'm willing to make right now. A 5-4 shootout loss there, so we've kind of cooled off here to start the month. I think, is this the Olympic break? It feels pretty short to be an Olympic break, but probably the All-Star break, if I had to guess. Early February, weird All-Star time. But anyway, only 1 point so far out of our 3 games. We got to beat the Rangers, though. We lose in a shootout, so we only drop a point to them, which isn't the end of the world, but we need to bounce back with a win there. Big back-to-back gutsy wins, 3-2 in extra time. Another extra time win. Luck runs out, but we win another time in extra time. I'm going to actually try and persuade Joel Farabee. I don't think he's playing too poorly for what I expect out of him. He's really, the management morale drops there. -3 morale. That's pretty brutal. But, I'm okay with how things are going after a 2-1 win over the Coyotes. Let's get up to the Buffalo game. We got the game against the Canucks, and we lose 3-1 there. Not which Jonathan Drouin, sorry for how you're playing. I'm going to persuade him. It's a 50-50 chance. Toss the coin, and we called it right. There we go. All right. So Carter Hart's happy because of his ice time, so ride the #1 goaltender, see if he can find his groove again. And okay, so we are, with 3 games to go before the deadline, we're 4 points out of the #1 seed in the division. If we win our game in hand, we can, topple the Islanders. Probably not. I doubt we would. But we're looking okay as far as staying in the playoffs is concerned. But something to get us over the hump, I think, is pretty necessary. We started the episode with a negative goals for to goals against. And we are maintaining that. The goals against are coming down, goals for slightly going up. But the team is certainly not as dominant as you might think we would be. Line A now looks really, really good. 44 points. Again, he's kind of in that range of 26 goals. Still only 5 power play points, so he's really not doing it on the power play. 17.5 minutes, though, is definitely not enough. Korchinski may end up being our leading point getter at the end of the season, but taking a look at the points, the plus-minuses are starting to look better. Haltonen has got 15, and 59. Dubois is a -8. Dubois, if I can find a taker for Dubois and flip-flop him for somebody, I think I would. He loves Sanheim, or actually, he's got great. Yeah, he loves Sanheim, but he's also good with Brink, Hall, and Carter Hart. Probably not. I mean, Carter Hart's the only one that I'd be worried about upsetting. He's got low locker room chemistry with nobody. Can I find anybody have low locker room chemistry? Not that I can see. Bill Lehman. All right, we'll go back up. There we go. So nobody's got low locker room chemistry, it seems. Seems like everybody's getting along just fine, but we're just not getting it to work. But let's take a look at defensemen now. Plus minus. Provorov minus 10. Klingberg's a plus 17, though. Klingberg has been an absolutely phenomenal pickup for us. Sanheim, Wu, yeah, it's meh. It's pretty meh. But Carter Hart is no longer playing like meh. He's bounced back in a big way. And I know you might be saying 906 and 286 is not great. From where he was to get to those stats, he's definitely bounced back very, very nicely. Taking a look at the trade block. You know what? We might just have to look at it, but I think maybe Dubois for somebody who can play on the second line or the third line. A middle six defensive forward, like a middle six two-way forward instead of a power forward. I think that might be where we look to go here. We beat Buffalo. Can we beat the Islanders? We do in a shootout, so we pick up a point on them. Unfortunately, we had to do it in a shootout. Guys, we cannot finish teams off in regulation. It's so many overtime games, 34 wins, but like if we take a look at our regulation and overtime wins, take a look at team stats, we've got 9 losses in a shootout. And okay, I guess regulation and overtime wins is 30. So 4 shootout wins, but hey, our goals against per game has dropped under 3. We're about 500. Things are looking well. They're looking good. We're playing well, looking good. Against the Colorado Avalanche, who are oh my God, are amazing. 45-13-2 at the deadline, but we are 7-2-1 in our last 10. So in advancing the day, we're going to be a buyer. How do we do against the Avalanche under the deadline? The world may never know. But Nico Hischier is available. What would it take to get him? It would take our first Richmond, 2 firsts, and a top prospect defenseman. Ovi's not necessarily what I said we needed. We needed more of a defensive player. You know, Yegor Sharangovich, 4 years left at 6.2. Maybe they would like to take... He's on the block. It would take 2 firsts or Richmond in a second. Let's edit this trade. It would take our first this year. Sharangovich, excuse me. Second line forward, two-way forward that's got amazing stats all the way around. Fits our second line, as you can see. Or top 6 and the penalty kill. Ooh, this is a really, really good player to have available. 50 points already, 63 games. You can see he's actually got a positive face-off percentage. He hits. His giveaway to takeaway ratio is off the charts. 100 plus takeaways, 60 giveaways-ish per season. Shoots 11 to 12%. PIMs are a little higher. Plus minus is okay, but this is definitely a guy that I would like to go after. They'd want Travis Richmond, who I don't really want to give up. Travis Richmond, can I flip-flop you for... Can I interest you guys in one Pierre-Luc Dubois? The answer is probably going to be no, but a first this year. What picks do we have? We got... that would leave us with a third, 4th, and 5th this year. I mean, is it worth it? It's 4 years of Sharangovich at a great deal. He's 28. He fits the scheme. There's no personality to report. That's fine. I don't mind if he's got the personality of a block of wood. He's got the 4-star defense that we're looking for. Good stick checking, good defensive awareness, great puck skills. 4.5 stars there, 4.5 star shot. He's physical. Oh, this is a good player. Maybe I can look to give them a third and Dubois, a second next year, a third and Dubois for Sharangovich. The value looks about even. This would be a blockbuster, but I think he fits right on that second line instead of Drouin. I think he would be phenomenal on that second line. Proposed the trade. Rejected. Quite far off. Okay. Maybe add a prospect or something in there. Do they want any of our goaltenders? They want Hunter Jones. Goalies. I could throw in Kozlov or Daigle. Everybody wants Daigle. I don't know why, but everybody wants him as a medium starter. I'd throw him in there. I don't think it's going to move the needle. Quite far. It's way too far off. Okay, so I'm going to put Sharangovich on hold for now. Evgeny Malkin is a playmaker. Okay, somebody made a trade. That's fine. Tyler Bertuzzi, a two-way forward. A little bit cheaper. 1-year deal. 86. What are we looking at here, Buffalo? Nope, don't exit the deadline. Can I please get Bertuzzi? Okay, available? Oh, there we go. I just have to go to available. Oh, is he not available? Oh, they took him off the block. That's why. Burakovsky's a sniper. Hartman's a two-way forward, but at 4 years at 4.7, he's in 86. You know, let's take a look at it, right? He's got 63 games played. Okay, he's getting third line ice time at best here. Two-way defender. I want forwards. Brendan Gallagher, 1 year. Brendan Gallagher, that's pretty cheap. Does he fit the scheme? A second, Ondrachuk, and a third next year. Oh, wait, I gotta actually flip through and see what they want because there might be a better deal. He does not fit our scheme, though. A little bit worse than Sharangovich, obviously, but at 34, a rental player could be good, but unfortunately, like I said, doesn't fit the scheme. Doesn't have any X factors to back that up. A trade offer, they want to give us Ty Smith for a first and Daigle. I don't want another defenseman. I'm happy with our defensive core. I think we need another defensive forward. Ryan Strome is a playmaker. Could be good, though. We've already brought in Blake Wheeler once. Bring him back. Neckish, a playmaker at 84. What would it take to get him? Farabee, a third and Daigle, or Kozlov, a second and Brink. Oh, man. I don't know how to feel about that one. Tom Wilson is a power forward. Okay, Tom Wilson, the power forward, could be an interesting fit. A second, Brink, and a third. Jennings, Brink, and a third. I actually kind of like maybe Jennings in a third. Gavin, I don't want to give up. And Lehman, straight up, I don't want to do that. So we'll just edit this trade. Second and a third next year. Tom Wilson, though, he's okay, right? He fits the bottom six. How's his giveaway to takeaway rate? Sharangovich, guys. Sharangovich, I might want to sell the farm for Sharangovich. He'll be here for 4 years. Maybe giving up next year's first. Maybe we can replenish it or something. Do they still? What do they want? They want 2 firsts in Ondrachuk or Richmond a first and a second. 2 firsts or Richmond a first and a second. Maybe I can hang on to the first. I don't want to give up on Richmond, though. At 1978, medium top 4 defensive defenseman. For Igor Sharangovich, we do need defensive defenseman. We got Nikitin. Let's take a look at our defensive core. Take a look at this. We've got Nikitin right here at 21.77. Not quite as good. We've got Anders, too. Would they take Anders over... oh, come on. Richmond, Blomqvist for Krug. No, I'm not going to do that. Would they take... I'd rather give up Anders than Richmond. 100% would rather give up Anderson's, excuse me, not Anders. Anderson's. Anderson's is 1963. I know he's got the ice pack, but he's 19, defensive defenseman. I think that's got to be worth something, right? A second in Anderson's, the lowly. Upgrade the prospect and give up our second next year for Sharangovich. Trade rejected. Quite far off based in value. That's fine, I guess. Skaters match, goalies match in the block. Do they want goalies? No, that's right. We already checked. Actually, I would give them Thompson. Does that move the needle? No, or yeah, okay. It did not move the needle at all. Taking a look at skaters matching the block. Who are they interested in? Virgilio, Richmond, Ondrachuk. I'd give him Ondrachuk for sure. Ondrachuk, Anderson's, and a second. We definitely need to give up a high pick. I think a first-round pick this year. It's probably going to be a late first. A second next year in Anderson's. Can I squeeze something out of them this year? Like their third this year? Can I get Sharangovich in a third for a first this year, a second next year in Anderson's? Actually, upgraded. You know what? I upgraded the pick. Maybe we flip-flop. Maybe they give us a second this year. Trade rejected. I didn't. I'm just trying not to get fleeced here. A third in Sharangovich for a first this year, a second next year in Anderson's. Okay, we'd have to send Hall down. That's fine. Can I squeeze maybe next year's third out of them too? I doubt we're going to get next year's third. Yeah, I didn't think so. Can we get a fourth this year also out of them? Trade rejected. Okay, I'm just trying to squeeze any ounce of value I can out of this. Maybe just a seventh. We'll go for it. Trade reject. Yeah, no. And it's kind of cheesy for me to do that anyway, so we will do it. I am going to give up our first this year. A massive move at the deadline, but we've got Igor Sharangovich now on the team. The New Jersey Devils right about where we are, I think, record-wise. Take a look at Stats Central. Sharangovich now leads the team in points. Oh, that's crazy. But the Devils right behind us, so they seem to be a team that wants to drop out of the playoffs. I do not want Cal Clegg. I'm sorry. I just don't. There we go. So we're fine. They seem to be a team that wants to drop out of the playoffs, understanding that maybe they don't have the roster to compete. Let's just take a look at their roster, not the AHL. Shoot. NHL, we want the New Jersey Devils. Maybe with Sharangovich. Yeah, maybe they just want another year to let... Dougie Hamilton's aging. I don't know why they would want to sell him, but he was on the block. I called. They answered. we worked something out and we gave up a first, which is something I almost never do, but I feel like this team is like a Igor Sharangovich away from really pushing forward. Like, he's what I wanted Farabee to turn into. Konechny is the 88 on the first line. Sharangovich is an 86, 87 on the top six. Farabee now, maybe we could move on from Farabee. Basically, Sharangovich fills the shoes of Farabee, or maybe, you know what? Centers, forwards. Let's take a look at what we could get for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois has been very poor this season. We could get Parrish in a third, a second and a third, Boyd in a third, Musty in a third, Vidicek in a third, Lind in a second, Lindstrom in a second, Danielson, a first from Tampa, a first this year from Vancouver. The Vancouver Canucks are offering us a first for Pierre-Luc Dubois. I'm accepting that trade and running. I know Pierre-Luc Dubois, we now have a first-round pick again this year. So basically, oh my goodness, that just worked out flawlessly. Now, I know the Vancouver Canucks might be a good team. Let's take a look at the standings, actually. That's what I wanted to do. Taking a look at the standings. Where are the Vancouver Canucks? The Vancouver Canucks, oh man. All right, they're right where we are. Oh my goodness, they have 76 points. How close are they? Let's take a look at the Pacific. They're probably not going to drop out, but they could. They could drop out if they just absolutely, and he just absolutely tanks their season. That'd be amazing. If the Vancouver Canucks dropped out of the playoffs, they need to drop 5 points in a month and a half. It's certainly doable, but it's probably not going to happen. But we do replenish the first for Pierre-Luc Dubois, and we get a third from it as well. So, honestly, guys, Sharangovich for Andersons. So let's see here. We traded. Where is it? There we go. Sharangovich for Andersons, a second and a first, and we got a third, right? We got Sharangovich and a third, so we got a third this year. We got a third next year, so we gave up a second and Andersons to get Sharangovich. I think that's a pretty good deal. I know Andersons looks like he could be good someday, but listen, we finally have the pipeline of defensemen that I know he's got the ice pack X factor, and I know that could, come back to bite us in the future. But Richmond is killing the CHL. As a 78 right now, he's gonna jump next season. We got Nikitin. We've got Virgilio at medium top. Like, we've got some guys that are gonna come up and step up for us. The low elite that we sent to the New Jersey Devils certainly doesn't feel like it's gonna hurt us too much. The first round pick, we need to make the playoffs, obviously, but I think we're good to go. I'm going to exit the deadline. Goodbye, Pierre-Luc Dubois. Sharangovich, welcome to the team. And Carolina makes a big move. They sold Buchnevich, Van Riemsdyk, and Abruzzese to the Chicago Blackhawks for a first and a second this year, as well as Lewis. Ovechkin goes to the Islanders from the cap. A lot of intra-division trade. Ovechkin to the Islanders. Oh, they really gear up. Brock McGinn is getting waived. He's a two-way forward that might fit our bottom six. He honestly looks pretty good for 1 year at 1.15. Would be better than Hall, in my opinion. I'm going to claim him. I am claiming him. He is going to be in the NHL for us. Taking a look at our roster now. Scratched is Ristolainen and Luotsarainen. Why? Okay. Oh, man, they really screwed up all my lines. But Sharangovich playing, he is a center. Oh, he's a second-line center. That's what we needed, too. And now we can play Farabee with Lehman and maybe Hayes instead of Brink. There we go. And then Paling plays center with Bobby Brink and Chason. That's an interesting fourth line, right? Hayes, Lehman, Farabee, Haltonen, Sharangovich, Drouin, Laine, Couturier, Konechny. Taking a look at our defense. Jared McIsaac's in. I don't know why he's in over Rasmus Ristolainen. He looks pretty good defensively. 85, 85, 83. His offensive 80 and 80 for passing and offensive awareness. Risto is 85. Yeah, Risto's just better. So there we go. Taking a look. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I put a claim in, but I might not have gotten him. Taking a look at head coach preferred lines. Gavin, we got to move him up. We will move Ronning down. Entwistle down. Baines for McGinn. Oh, there's McGinn. McGinn is now playing in the AHL. I claimed him, and he still somehow went down to the AHL. I'm fine with that. Ludvinsky out, and I want Ryder back in. Entwistle, Ruotsalainen up for McGinn. Well, McGinn can play there. I actually like that, helping out Ryder. McGinn will probably be our first call-up, though, when we do get, if we do need the... Actually, over Alex Chason, 100% Brock McGinn. You know what we're going to do? We're now going to go to roster moves and send down Chason, who probably... Cancel. He's a fourth line. Does he need? Yes, he does need to clear through waivers. So we'll see. Hopefully nobody picks him up. But we will claim McGinn, call him up. And McGinn got gain morale for being called up. Perfect. And Jason lost morale for being sent down. That is fine. But Brock McGinn now can play there over Luotsarainen. Luotsarainen, I think, has been poor. He's got 18 points. He's a two-way forward, but I like the look of McGinn. McGinn fits the bottom six really, really well. Maybe moving Lehman down, Paling up. Paling, I mean, Lehman... Paling has been really, really good. Lehman on the fourth line. He's listed as a depth forward. He's so good, though. Like, so well-rounded that, I want to give him the ice time. But I think Paling is better. He just sims better, and I don't know what it is. But take a look at the power play. We've got Konechny, Couturier, Line. Okay, Drouin, flip-flop you with Korchinski. And I think that should be good. We got a +5 there. Sharon Govich with Farabee, Hayes, Provorov, and Drouin. I actually kind of like that. Maybe flip-flop Hayes. Hello, where is my cursor? There it is. Haltonen flip-flop him with Korchinski again. Flip-flop Line. Yeah, so we got Couturier, Konechny, Line, Korchinski, and then Sharon Govich, Drouin, Provorov, Haltonen. Things we like to see a lot. There we go. So, power play is all set again. Penalty kill. Lehman and Couturier. Okay, Lehman can get the extra ice time there. Sharon Govich with Paling, Risto Sanheim. And then Farabee with Hayes, Korchinski, Klingberg. I'm honestly liking the way things look. Sean Couturier, I'm sorry. You're going to have to play extra ice time there. Second penalty killing line is Lehman, Sanheim, Risto. Third penalty killing line is Korchinski with Paling. Oh, yeah. Things look good. Extra lines, 4-on-4. Yep, that looks fine. 4-on-4. Yep, looks great. Oh, the fact that we got Sharon Govich looks so good. 3-on-3 is Line, Couturier, Korchinski. Sharon Govich, I think, is going to be an absolute, such a boon for this team. Line get the extra ice time. Shootout. Yeah, the shootouts looks great. Goaltenders are still Hart and Jones. Scratched is now McIsaac and Luotsarainen. Luotsarainen looked good, but 8 minutes a night. We'll see. But I'll give Brock McGinn the opportunity here as a fourth line two-way forward. That looks pretty good. Honestly, it looks pretty good. So, best lines it down here in the AHL. Gavin, move up here. Wisdom for Entwistle. Ruotsalainen with Ronning. Yeah, they just don't work down there. Ruotsalainen's a great fit, actually, on the second line. Rocco Grimaldi is a sniper, power forward sniper. Yeah, Hall's now down here with Chase on. Actually, can we do this? Okay, yeah, Gavin is first line center. Feels good to me. And then Ryder up to a 67. He's got 11 goals. He's got his first assist. Welcome. He's got his first assist. Forster, there we go. Ryder playing with Wisdom and Denoye. All right, things look good down here. Zamula, Nikitin, Ryan Ellis, we will put him down here for Ronnie Attard. Ronnie Attard will bench for, where is our scratched? Virgilio, there we go. Yes, please, thank you. He gets a +2 there with Zamula, and Nikitin and Wiley still look good. All right, I think we're ready to go. I'm so happy to have Sharon Govich as our second line center. Upgrade over Dubois, I think in every aspect. He's the leading point getter on the team now, so we'll see how it goes, but we've got the end of the season upon us. Let's get up to this Buffalo game, the last 5, see what things do. Sharon Govich, oh, we lose the first game against his former team. A win, though. Milok, we're not going to claim. We lose to the Coyotes. That's bad, but we beat the Capitals twice. There we go. We lose to Montreal twice. Provorov's fully healthy and available to play. A 4-2 win over Columbus. A 3-1 win over Columbus. Tampa Bay we lose to. We're so close. There we go. We beat the Devils in a 1-0 shutout win. It's nice to see us. There we go. Oh, all right. Joel Farabee strained his. Why do we get these guys injured right before the playoffs? Joel Farabee injured just before the playoffs begin. Bobby Brink moving up to that second line, and then we will put Luotsarainen in. Do we get a +1? We do get a +1 with Luotsarainen. We get a +2 with Lehman and Paling. There we go. Yeah, so Luotsarainen. Okay, honestly, lines are still looking okay. Taking a look at the power play, there's an issue. The second power play, Luotsarainen, I definitely don't want him there. I'll flip-flop those guys. Drouin, Sharon Govich, Hayes, and then let's get, I guess, Bobby Brink. I think Bobby Brink's probably Bobby Brink's definitely the guy we want on the power play there. Just another sniper. There we go. Bobby Brink, and on the first power play, Haltonen's there. Yeah, so we get to +5, man. That's crazy. All right, so we should be good to go into the playoffs with these lines. We'll stop the sim just because we're in May. And there we go. We beat Calgary 8-1. And now with just 5 games to go, how are things looking in the standings? We're pretty safe. We're really safe. It's an uphill battle to climb and catch the Rangers, but we could definitely catch the Islanders. For sure. As far as teams behind us, the best team that's not in the playoffs is the Hurricanes. They probably aren't going to catch us. So against Buffalo, we'll just advance the day. Chisholm, no, decline that. Against Buffalo, we get shut out. Okay, now we got a Seattle game. Joel Farabee is fully healed and available to play in the next game. So Luotsarainen, Brock McGinn's a -3, so we'll just kind of scratch him, just put him there, and then we'll do that, I think. So Lehman -17. Ugh, Hayes is a -12, but I mean, they're getting points, but the third lines are just not doing well. But I think we should be okay now, as far as lines are concerned. A 6-3 win, that's pretty big. 3 points behind the Islanders. It's an uphill battle to pick up a point per game. Here we go, but we got 2 games against Detroit. Where is Detroit? Detroit, the Red Wings are in second. I got 101 points. A lot of 100-point teams here. We lose 9-3, absolutely battered there. We're safe. We've clinched the playoffs. Nothing to worry about there. Probably not going to catch the Islanders. We win. Ooh, we win straight up. We could still catch them. We still could. A huge 7-6 victory. And now against the Detroit Red Wings. Ooh, this one, I might jump in and play this one. Against the Islanders, Islanders, I don't know who they play. Obviously, I can't tell, which sucks. We're only looking in our division right now, and it's the team we can catch up to. So we're going to simulate this. Yes, let's go ahead. See if we can maybe jump into the third period, win ourselves a game, unless it's not necessary. Veleno, Luotsarainen, Zadina, Hayes. 2-2. It's necessary. It's necessary. I got to jump in. We got to win this thing in regulation. We're going to wear our normal jerseys. Oh, my God. They're insane. There's Trey Comm. Who's that insane, I think, first overall player. Warren Weaver, another great player. So let's see. Let's see how Sharon Govich's first game and live gameplay goes. But I got to jump in and play this one. All right. It's 2-2. All right. We just need to win this game in regulation. All I need to do is I don't care about anything but scoring. Korchinski cuts in. He gets around. Oh, my God. That was easy. You guys can see this is still on All-Star. I promise I didn't change anything. I didn't have time to change it. Sean Couturier now up to 9th in the league in hits, so things we like to see. We definitely needed more giveaway takeaway ratio players that could help us there. Provorov will go up to Couturier. Couturier toe drag and will shoot. Ooh, Lankinen makes the save. I tried to get a rebound there or maybe get a shot short side. Caught in 2 minds. Kind of almost went underneath the arm there, but things are looking good. Farabee up to 7th in points now. There we go. Igor Sharon Govich, still the #1 player on the team. Ooh, we got to go for the push. We got to go for the push. We get the push. Laine, can he? Oh, he battles through it. Would take the shot. Oh, off the end of the glove. We'll go down and around. Konechny out front, and he does tuck it home. There we go. 4-2 now. Travis Konechny getting another goal for us. Laine now leads the team in points. Thanks to that assist from me there. I can't wait to see Sharon Govich, but in the first 3 minutes of this one, we've already scored twice, and it makes you wonder what I've been doing this whole Oh, there's Comm. Raymond now gets knocked off the puck. Very nice to see that. We'll go back down low to Provorov. I didn't want to go behind the net, but you know what? It works. We'll break it up to Patrick Laine. Laine gaining some speed through the center of the ice. Laine shot. Ooh, saved by Lankin. He's going to pass it out. Wallander now finds Moritz Seider. He's got send it. Got to be careful about those long passes. Laine with a good hit. Wallander picks it up though. Veleno. Comm gets in. He shoots. Saved by Carter Hart. Konechny breaks it away. And you know what? We're just going to go far side to Couturier. Oh, he does get there. He gets there. Oh, Laine shoots. Laine scores. And he's got his 40th of the season. And we are going to win the game that we needed to win in this one. It's I don't see myself losing a 3-goal lead, but here is Igor Sharangovich now out there with Drouin and Haltinen. So we finally get an X Factor out there for ourselves after Detroit's mad amount of X Factor. Sharangovich, good nudge, way to break it up. Besser now on the Detroit Red Wings. Haltinen, there we go. What can we do with it? Korchinski digs that thing out. We'll go up to Haltinen. Haltinen will go up to Sharangovich. Sharangovich, can he get some speed down the outside? He shrugs off the check. Shoot low. Drouin. Oh, he can't get the rebound. He went to bat home the rebound and just couldn't get it done. Weaver now is able to hang on to the puck, but finds Zadina. They have to circle back. They're getting stalled out there. Beautiful from us. And, you know, we'll just dump that thing deep. Edmondson Here we go. Oh, couldn't quite get the forecheck to work, but you know what? We're just really worried about the just not allowing them to get clean opportunities in the... Oh, a good back check by Zadina. We just don't want clean opportunities. There we go. We'll just get rid of it. Just try to get rid of it. There we go. It's down in the corner. Weaver now. Oh, and he's in front. Besser with the good shot and a good save from Carter Hart, as we needed that one. If they get that one, we're getting a little nervy here, guys. It could be a little tense if we don't make that save. But Lehman now with Farabee and Hayes. I think he's got quick picking in reverse, Lehman. So no offensive zone, no defensive zone draw ability, quick draw that is. We'll go up there. Hayes, can we get that thing deep? We can't. We can't even get it in the zone. But Farabee, I tried to poke that thing. That might have gone back to our defenders. We'll go with the chop. There we go, up the boards. Casper now down. It's going to go Stenlund. His shot can't get through. And the shot. Oh, he does pick up the rebound, though. Oh, Lehman loses out on the puck. Kopp now with the puck. Good stick lift by Lehman. We'll get up there. Not Line A. Hayes. Farabee. You know what? Let's just be smart with it. Set up. They're not. There we go. Down low. He's down low. Beautiful. He's cutting to the middle. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Sanheim. Okay, just recycle. Jet Woo. Get it up to Hayes. Hayes. Protect the puck. Get in. Kopp has to pick it up, though. Lehman on the forecheck. I'm going to see if we need to switch. We do. Jet Woo now. Bobby Brink, I think, just stepped on the ice. Good defense there. Good play by Woo. Luotsarainen. I accidentally dump it further in the zone. Kopp. Good poke check there. We'll get it up to Luotsarainen. Luotsarainen back to Farabee. Woo. Can we get it up to Brink? We can. Brink, just dump that thing deep. Farabee. Dump it out of play. That's right. Can't take a delay a game if you're not in your own zone. That's 200 IQ right there. That's very, very smart. Didn't even think about that from him. But we got our first line back out there. The hits are about even in this one. They're going aggressive. Matheson now with the puck. Matheson skates in. He's going to get around. There we go. Konechny. We find Line A. Line A, does he have the wheels to get around? He does. Line A gets around. Oh, and he gets knocked down. But Konechny goes for the wrap. Oh, man, that was the slowest wrap attempt ever. There was a little space on the side of the net there. Good poke check by Korchinski. Line A out-muscles his man. We're going to go over and around to Couturier. Couturier will just sauce that thing. Oh, I couldn't hit Konechny on the way out, and we are going to ice the puck. That's a big icing. That's one that we can't really afford right now. I mean, we can. We're up by 3. What am I talking about? So we're going to win the game we needed to in regulation. Hopefully, the New York Islanders are a team that drops that game. Hopefully they're... Now, here's a guy. Just kidding. We'll go up in the middle to Couturier. Couturier will ice the puck again. Back-to-back icings. Wallander touches this one, and our first line stuck out there. They're kind of tired. They're looking tired, and I can't use my timeout, not after an icing. We just need to break the puck out cleanly, and this one should be over, even if they do score, you know? Here we go. Couturier. There we go. Korchinski. We'll go up. Konechny. We're out of the zone. There we go. We're out of the zone, and we'll just dump that thing deep. There we go. Sider blocks the dump attempt, but finds Veleno anyway. Veleno. We're just going to go back to Provorov, who's going to sauce that thing up to Line A. Line A up the middle, but it doesn't matter because that's all she wrote. And we won the game we needed to. It actually put on a great performance even before I jumped in. The shots heavily in our favor. 5-2 is the final, though. And the New York Islanders lost The New York Islanders lost their game. It's not that one up there because that's the last one. We'll advance a day. The Islanders lost the game to the Carolina Hurricanes, who were battling for a playoff spot. We were able, Toronto beating Boston to make the playoffs. But that game was huge. That 5-2 victory there, 101 points, and we make the playoffs. Patrick Laine picks up his 40th goal, so let's do a quick stat recap. We got Laine with 67, Sharon Govich with 66 and 83. Put up 16 and 20 for us. I love that. That's a really, really good clip for us. Also a +5 in less games, so massive for us. Shot 19%, a little high. 18 minutes of time on ice. And for us, oh my God, only 3 giveaways to 24 takeaways. And don't forget, guys, I did play a game with him. So, man, he is phenomenal in that aspect for us. A huge plus-minus boost to us. Couturier with 62, Konechny with 60, Korchinski with 57, things you love to see. Konechny with 60, Drouin with 56, and ended up as a plus playing with Sharon Govich. Farabee with a +7, Haltonen with a +2 playing with Sharon Govich. I think that's huge. Sharon Govich being on the team is going to be massive for us. Going to help us out defensively a ton. I think Haltonen's defensive category is growing. No, I don't. I think it's still 3.5 stars. Hayes -11. Picked it up. Lehman -14. Brink -8. McGinn and Luotsarainen. Luotsarainen actually with 19 and 69 is not bad at all. Defensively, we got Korchinski, Provorov, Klingberg was great for us this season, 23, but a plus 11. He had an okay amount of ice time, 20 minutes, right? He was our third leading ice time guy. You know what? The defensive core, Ristolainen and Wu, plus they just took off. So really, I think Sharon Govich made a huge difference. Carter Hart played phenomenal down the stretch. No rookies for us this year, but taking a look at all skaters, we're probably not going to have anybody across the entire league that did well, but McKinnon, oh yeah, 111, 102, 100, wow, that is phenomenal for those guys. Goal-wise, it's McKinnon, it's Joshua Jacobs, it's the guy the Sabres traded, is in second by 2. Oh, Buffalo, what did you do? Oh man, okay. Patrick Laine, though, with 40, great to see that. Let's take a look at defensemen. Actually, I want to take a look at, like, takeaways. Who had the most takeaways in the league? The most takeaways went to Trevor Zegras? Okay. Trevor Zegras, a two-way machine. Oh my God, look at that defensive category. What the heck? I guess being the cover star makes you elite at defense too. Fox, oh man, Korchinski, top 5 in points. I'll take that. Top 5 in points, 57 points. I think we really did figure it out by getting that really, really elite two-way centerman on the second line. And then in goal, ooh, Cal Peterson for the Colorado Avalanche is going to absolutely blow everybody out of the... Oh, Tristan Jarry. Just kidding. 10 more wins for Cal Peterson, but the saves percentage and goal against average go to Tristan Jarry in the same amount of games played. So we'll see. We'll see who they decide on for the Vezina there. But Benjamin Reese is by far going to be the franchise first overall pick. That really helped Carolina. They didn't quite make the playoffs, but they've got a bright future ahead of them there. But our first round opponent is the New York Islanders, who we have had a lot of shootout and exciting games with this season. But that's going to be in the next episode, guys. We will start the playoffs. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you guys in the next one.
This a free for all, but what we fall. This a free for all,